Oh, interesting. Okay. Talk shit to Izzy. Why not? Sorry for the 3 people in here. I'm about to run an ad break real quick just so other people don't have to deal with it. I'm sorry, wee woo. Hopefully you guys are subscribed. If not, you can subscribe and avoid the ads. Avoid the ads. I feel like a streaming service, bro. I am a streaming. I am the streaming service, bro. I am basically the best streaming service that ever streamed and service. Let me post on Twitter just because I should start getting used to that. Whoop. God, I fucking hate that. Chat, is there a way to like turn off? Oh, here we go. How do I like chat? Do you know how to turn off like, you know how on like Twitter they like recommend you notifications? Does anyone know how to turn this off? Hey, Grace is in here. What's up? 8 ads is insane work. I have to do it, bro. I have to. You could also just subscribe and avoid the ads. Anyone know how to get rid of this? Like, I hate that Twitter like gives me notifications for people that I do not give a fuck about. Like, who cares? Get out of my mentions, you know? Y'all feel? Oh no, this might be a small stream today. All right. Sorry, guys. Just posting on shit. Just posting that we're live. Wait, Izzy, you got ads? You shouldn't have gotten ads, bro. That's so goddamn annoying. Hey, Joanne's in here. My iPad and phone both died. Unfortunate, bro. Unfortunate. Glad you made it, though. Glad you made it, Izzy. Bro, Joanne and Izzy in the same stream? We got the OGs? Hold on, chat. I haven't found stories for today. Let me find them real quick. Then we'll yap a little bit. Everybody converse and stream. How's everybody's weekend going? Huh. Am I the a-hole for crying when my boyfriend let his best friend's wife alter the dish I made for dinner? I feel like that could be an interesting one. Crying over food is crazy. Damn, chat's active. Damn, am I the a-hole for telling my sister I hope her husband cheats on her after she ruined my wedding dress? Oh, am I the a-hole for reporting my professor for refusing to accommodate my disability? Wait, I guess I should check the length on these. That one's pretty good. These are all pretty good lengths. This one could be interesting. It's kind of short. Am I the a-hole for calling the police on my brother after he hit his girlfriend at a family dinner? Holy shit. Well, no. Oh, this is an update to a story I don't think I've read yet. Eh, 6 years. Oh, been with the husband for 6 years. Okay, yeah, then you're fine. I feel like maybe not ideal, but yeah, I don't know if I want to read this one.
Hello and welcome to the Bobby Burke offices, where we
Get the fuck out of here.
spaces for our clients. Whether
Chat, do we want to read this one? We'll hold that one. We'll hold that one. See if we can find anything else. Ooh, Grace has a date in 20 minutes. That's so fun. I had a rough morning. What happened, Izzy? Oh, just one mean customer. Ew. Shoot him. Ben, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. I've had a good weekend so far. Just been trying to get work done. I feel like last week I was a little bit in a rut. A little bit. I had to take Friday off from like doing anything just because I was kind of in a shitty mood. But other than that, I mean, I just feel like I burn myself out and I overthink things. I just need to like shut my brain off and work. Oh yeah, give us an update on Tiny Overlord. A new decree today of him lifting him up to fly and pretend to be an airplane. As you should. That is a solid decree. Prince of Darkness cooking. Welcome to the stream, Prince of Darkness. I had to outsource. That's pretty fair. Outsourcing the lifting the miscreant. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for naming my baby something unconventional? What did you name it? This one could be interesting. Let's read it. Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my coworkers take over the fish tank my employer allows me to keep in office? I feel like this one is like literally 3 lines. That's crazy. A 3-line am I the a-hole? Fuck it. These are kind of boring. Let's look at the top this week. Let's see what's popping, or top today. What's popping today? Am I the a-hole for not telling my partner I bled in bed? I mean, I feel like that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's a short one. Whatever. Man, these are my the a-holes, bro. Not so hot today. I didn't shoot them, Ben. I cried. I was sick. I got to clock out for half an hour and come back. What did they do, Izzy? I basically lost the ability to speak and apologize, but he kind of acted like I was being irrationally dense, so in turn I lost it. It wasn't an outright mean to my face. It was just uncool and mean. Bro, for what? Like, was he mad at you or like Apple? Oh, it was sick, not I was sick. Okay. Whoa, wait. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I hooked up with her fiance and ruined her engagement even though she took him back? Okay. All right. That's an interesting one, and it's long. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Am I the a-hole for refusing to take care of my wife since she caught the flu from having sex with her affair partner? All right. That sounds like a good one. I mean, we know what the answer is, but that sounds juicy, bro. Whoa. Am I the a-hole for breaking up and exposing my boyfriend after he came out as bi and wanted to open our relationship? Curious about the exposing part. This one's short. Maybe we'll read this one at the end. Am I the a-hole for telling off a lady in a supermarket after she made the teenage cashier cry? Oh my god, Izzy, is this you? Guys, I found Izzy on Reddit. I'm just kidding. I like to bully Izzy. Bro. He was impatient at the fact I fumbled my words and couldn't speak for a second. What the fuck? Did he like say something to you? Like, God, you're so much better than me, Izzy. I feel like I'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up. I would be such a dickhead. What's up, Glow? Welcome to the stream. LMAO, no, it was a guy. All right, Izzy. That makes sense. This one could be interesting. Okay. Whoa. Oh yeah, we're reading that one. We're definitely reading that one. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Let me look through some of these. Make sure that they're good ones. Okay, this is definitely a good one. Hooked up with her fiance and ruining her engagement. Okay, this one's good. It's just not like fantastic, so I'm gonna push it towards the end. This one sounds juicy. This one sounds interesting. I kind of want this one to be up front here. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I know updated stories are pretty good, but how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I mean, we could cut this one out and it wouldn't be the end of the world. Chat, what do we think? Do you guys want me to read this one? Or can you guys pass on it? I asked him to read the watch stuff on the iPad while I gathered my thoughts, and he said I'd rather be spoken to than read stuff. Like, yeah, that's why I'm doing a hard reset on my brain. I mean, Izzy, what's your guys' protocol when customers are rude? Like, I feel like when I was a tour guide, I mean, I was never like that. Nobody was ever that rude to me, but like when parents would like not, like when parents were being indifferent, I could just ignore them, which probably doesn't work in your job. Pass. Hey, what's up, Link? You guys are on the pass side of this one. I could pass on this one. I'm not too like it seems pretty. We've read stories like this, you know? We've read stories like this. I just handed him off to another specialist because he asked to be seen by someone else. What even was the question, Izzy? Do you remember? Like, now I'm curious. If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. You definitely don't have to. I'm just very curious. Like, what was so important to this man that his, like, I don't know. I've just never understood it. Like, why are people such assholes? Takes like 5. Like, I had to call the internet company today because it wasn't working. And it's just like, so you get places, you get further in places by being nicer. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place to be mean to somebody, but it's when you're being disrespected. And I like highly doubt you were disrespecting someone. Joanne guessing the type of person that they were. He broke his Series 4 watch and wanted to look at the SE and the Series 10 watch, which I would have been able to do if he let me breathe for a second. Joanne is correct. It's always the white dudes. Middle-aged white dudes. That sucks, Izzy. I'm sorry. We'll take him out back and shoot him. Kind of hot. I'm gonna turn on the fan. My fan was making a weird noise. But guys, I know chat's covering him. But no need to look at that, chat. That's not the important part. This is the important part. Look at him. Look at him. Everyone tell me my cat is cute right now. Do it. Look how cute he is. Look at his... He's so pretty, bro. He just an eepy guy. He just an eepy boy. Beans will get him for you? Yes. We'll sick beans on him, bro. We'll sick beans on him immediately. He's adorable, bro. He is cute. He's so cute. He just hangs. I love it. My manager offered to let me go home as well, but I just took a half-hour break off the clock and came back. That's kind of nice. Like, what is that man doing? Like, maybe if he was in a rush, but there's like a nice way to be like, oh, hey, I'm kind of in a rush here. Like, if you can't help me really quick, can you assign me to somebody else? Like, there's just a nicer way to act, you know? All the customers I had following that were lovely. Yeah. I just refuse to let a stranger ruin my day like that, bro. Like, I know it's definitely hard. Like, I think my brain mentality is not the same as most people's, but I have like this firm thing. I'm like, I just refuse to let assholes like that ruin my day. Like, somebody I know can ruin my day, but like somebody who like I will leave that area and never see this human being again. I just like refuse to let someone like that ruin my day, bro. It's like, fuck them, you know? So that sucks, Izzy. I'm sorry that happened to you. Someone bought the same iPad as me for their art, and it was so fun talking about it. See, that's so cool. Like, that's what you should be. That's like the type of customers you should get, is like art people, you know? Because then you can relate to them. You can sell them on things. You can upsell them. Do you get commission, or is it just straight? Like, I don't know how they pay at Apple. Is it just per hour? Oh shoot, I need more water, guys. Izzy, answer my question. Joanne, give us a little life update too, because you haven't been in chat in a while. Going to a music festival in a couple of weeks, so I get to switch off parental mode for a couple of days. Ooh, that's kind of nice, Rum Ripple. Is it like an EDM festival? I get paid regardless. A customer could scream in my face or buy everything, and best believe I get paid to experience both. I mean, the best are when you do like hourly plus commission. Hourly plus commission is sick. Definitely sick. All right, chat. I say we get started with the Reddit reads. We got 8 people in here, and I don't know. I'm feeling kind of a quicker stream today. I know I normally yap for a long time, but today it's the older stream vibes. I kind of want to read today, and then kind of let the rest of my Sunday be chill. I finished editing a YouTube video, and then I started my next YouTube video, and I did some math. I did some quick maths because I think in the next like 3 to 6 months, I really want to push to get monetized on Spotify. So that's what I'm pushing for. But today I'm just feeling, let's get a read going. Let's get it hype. Let's get it recorded, and then we'll end it off. And Thursday will probably be a much, much longer stream. And if I can, maybe I'll try to go live again sometime later this week. Now, I'd have a hard time justifying upselling people. I only sell people what they really need. I mean, here's the thing, though, is like people could need more, you know? Like, you're the expert. You tell them what they need. But either way, like, even just selling, like, per hour plus whatever you're selling, especially if you're good at selling, unless they're adamant on buying overkill. Metal, post-rock, punk. Ooh, even fun. Dude, the When We Were Young festival is happening right now in Vegas, and I'm so fucking jealous, bro. I think my goal is to go next year. Hey, what's up, Flo? Flo and Glow. That's cute. Is that your guys' real names? I love that. All right, chat. Let's get it rolling here. You guys know what to do. Spam chat. This is the intro. This is going in the YouTube video, so make sure you're saying hi to YouTube. How many stories do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 Reddit. Excuse me. We've got 8 Am I the A-hole Reddit stories for... Hold on, wait. What do I want to say? We've got 8 reading Reddit videos for this video that we're reading live on Twitch. I think that's what I want to say. I think that's good. Let's test that out, chat. We've got 8 Am I the A-hole Reddit stories for this video that we're Oh my god. My fight with the English language continues. We have 8 reading... Fuck. We have 8 Am I the A-hole Reddit stories. Guys, this is hard. Ben is smelly. Don't do that to me, Izzy. We have 8 Am I the A-hole Reddit stories for this video that I'm reading live on Twitch right now. Starting it off hot with Am I the A-hole for telling my sister I hooked up with her fiance and ruined her engagement, even though she took him back. Am I the a-hole for humiliating my father's mistress? Am I the a-hole for refusing to take care of my wife since she caught the flu from having sex with her affair partner? Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I hope her husband cheats on her after she ruined my wedding dress? Am I the a-hole for crying when my boyfriend let his best friend's wife alter the dish I made for dinner? Am I the a-hole for reporting my professor for refusing to accommodate my disability? Am I the a-hole for naming my baby something unconventional? And finally, am I the a-hole for breaking up and exposing my boyfriend after he came out as bi and wanted to open our relationship? Juicy Reddit stories, guys. Let us know what you think in Juicy Reddit stories, you guys. Make sure to let us know what you think of the stories. Juicy Reddit stories this week, guys. Make sure to let us know your thoughts on the stories in... Sorry, guys. This is hard. Juicy Reddit stories this week, guys. Make sure to let us know your opinions on the stories in chat if you're live, or if you're watching the video on Spotify or YouTube, in the comments. Boom. Suck my dick. Not Ben turning into a fly. Ha ha. Ha ha. All right, chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me get a little bit more water. My mouth is dry. Damn, y'all spamming the emotes. You guys like the cinnamon challenge emote? All right. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I hooked up with her fiance and ruined her engagement, even though she took him back? I, 19 female, come from a super religious family where everyone marries fast through matchmakers. I'm the black sheep because I left the religion and started dating casually. My sister Marie, 25 female, is the family favorite. Beautiful, smart, outgoing, but she struggled to find a husband. After a string of failed matches, she finally got engaged last month to Christopher, 30 male. Everyone was relieved because she's been trying for so long. I was happy for her until I met the fiance. Christopher and I hooked up last year. Holy shit. Wait. 30 male, 19 female. We fucking woo, chat. We woo. I mean, we're not even going to talk about the cult-like marriage arrangement, but hey, man, you're 30 years old. You should not be hooking up with someone who just got done with high school. But isn't that so on brand for this super religious shit? I'm not even that surprised, bro. For context, the age gap between us isn't the issue, so please don't bring it up. No. We are bringing that shit up, girl. You can't drop a bomb like that and expect me to be like, oh, never mind. Oh, I'll just ignore that. No, that is a huge red flag, bro. We met at a party, and despite being religious, he's divorced and didn't seem concerned about staying pure. We hooked up 5 times. He was my first everything. Kiss, hook up, all of it. After the 5th time, he said he was falling for me, but I wasn't looking for anything serious, so I ended things before it got too complicated. especially because I knew he wanted to eventually get remarried, and I was not the girl for that. We hadn't seen each other since, until Marie brought him home as her fiance. The second we locked eyes, I knew what we were both thinking. Oh shit. Later that night, Christopher pulled me aside, begging me not to tell Marie. He said it meant nothing. It was in the past, and telling her would only ruin her happiness. He texted and called me for a week, saying how much Marie had been through and how I'd destroy her life if I told her. I kept my mouth shut at first. I didn't want to hurt her, but the guilt was eating me alive, like I was watching her walk into a disaster. I felt like she deserved to know, so I told her. At first, Marie didn't believe me. She said I was trying to sabotage her happiness because I couldn't stand being single. I had to show her the texts and photos to prove it. When she finally accepted the truth, she lost it. She confronted Christopher, and he denied everything, until she shoved the evidence in his face. I mean, girl, come on. Like, if him hooking up with a 19-year-old isn't the reddest flag you've ever seen in your entire life, this absolutely is. Like when him trying to lie about it is a massive red flag. Marie called off the engagement. That's when things really hit the fan. My parents and some relatives told me I should have kept quiet. They said I'd ruined Marie's one shot at happiness and called me selfish for interfering. Now I'm not even invited to the wedding. Yep, they got back together, but I'll get to that. It gets worse. While Marie and Christopher were dating, he randomly called me saying he wanted to reconnect. He was rather vague, but it was obviously a booty call. I didn't know he was dating at the time and definitely didn't know he was dating my sister. I let him down firmly and didn't engage because I had no interest. After telling Marie about our hookup, I mentioned this call because I thought she should know he wasn't as faithful while they were dating as she thought he was. But that backfired spectacularly. I'm not getting clipped. But that backfired spectacularly. I hate it here. I hate it here. I want to die. Spectacularly. That just sounds wrong. Spectacularly. But that backfired spectacularly. That still sounds wrong, but I'm going with it. Marie accused me of making up lies to tear them apart. Christopher denied everything and said I was obsessed with him. Marie sided with him and called me, quote, a desperate home-wrecking whore. Since I deleted my call history, I had no proof. It became a he said, she said situation, and Marie believed him. I mean, girl, that's just on Marie. Like, if Marie's that stupid, like, hey, let's refer back to this part right. Like, hey, let's refer back to this part right here where you confronted him and he lied to you. At this point, Marie is digging her own grave. Now Marie and Christopher are back together and they're getting married. She showed up at my apartment a few weeks after the fight, crying. Apparently, Christopher convinced her that what happened between us was just a meaningless mistake and that it made him realize how much he wanted to be with her. I tried to explain that he had told me he was falling for me, not to make it seem like he still liked me, just to show her he's lying to her about what he felt for me. But she got angrier and called me a jealous liar and some other pretty names I won't repeat before storming out. Now I'm completely cut off from family events. My parents say I've caused enough damage, and extended family members are calling me a slut, both behind my back and to my face. Every attempt I've made to explain myself has been shut down. So yeah, they're getting married anyway, and here I am wondering if I just blew up her engagement for nothing. Should I have just stayed quiet? Did I do the right thing, or did I just ruin my relationship with my family for no reason? I mean, this might be a shitty thing for me to say, but girl, if there's any relationship to ruin with the family, it's fucking this one. Wait, no, I said that wrong. I mean, this might be a shitty thing for me to say, but if there's any family to ruin a relationship with, it would be this one. Like, Easy is not the a-hole I've ever read. Like, The only reason you expose, like, the only reason you're getting, like, she's literally getting punished right now because she just wanted to do the right thing, which was tell her sister that the man she's marrying is fucking lying to her. And hey, if she wants to be dumb about it, that's on her, sis. Like, you're doing nothing wrong here. You did absolutely nothing wrong here, not the a-hole. If anything, use this as an excuse to get away from your absolutely batshit family. Also, I need to turn the camera a little bit. I don't know why that was the way I decided to turn my camera, but let me do it like this. All right, we're here, chat. What's y'all saying? What's y'all saying? It's so cult, right? I mean, I feel like it is. It could be like a small town Christian type situation too. But yeah, I mean, I could see this being like a bunch of Mormons. Mormons. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't specify the religion. She just says super religious. I'm very curious. Hold on, chat. Let's do a deep dive. Let's do a deep dive into their I mean, you know, this is like an actual real account because they're posting and stuff. I was a week from 18 when I had my first kiss. Kept that out of my details. Yikes, bro. I mean, I just think that says so much about a kid. I mean, I just think that says so much about someone's character if they're hooking up with somebody, even if they're 18 and you're 30. Like, that shouldn't be happening, bro. That should not be happening. Like, that is still a literal child. It's just legally they're not a child anymore. This feels like drama my own family has had. Jesus Christ, Prince of Darkness. Fantastic riddance to them. No, for real. Marie sounds desperately brainwashed. I mean, just the fact that they're like, oh, she stopped, like, she's not getting married anymore. Like, you took away her only shot at happiness is fucking crazy. Like, that's all I needed to know, bro. That's all I needed to know. All right, chat. I mean, that one's pretty straightforward. That one was very straightforward, bro. What a crazy story. What is this shit, bro? What is this shit? All right. Let me get another drink of water here. All right. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for humiliating my father's mistress? My 21 female, father 67 male, basically cheated on my mom 61 female with a girl 24 female. I mean, I've always said 24, you can't make excuses anymore. Like, you're a full grown adult at this point. You can make your own decisions, but like, come on, girl. 67, you could do so much better. I'm sure of it. Ever since the whole affair, I have hated my father with a passion since he hurt my mom and disrespected her by proxy. Ever since the whole affair, I have hated my father with a passion since he hurt my mom and disrespected her. And by proxy, he disrespected me. So I basically went no contact with him ever since he has been bombarding me with calls and texts telling me to meet him and his wife. Yeah, he married the bitch. Basically telling me, your stepmom wants to meet you. So to stop this annoying mess, I agreed to come over and meet them in the park. My intention was to tell them I don't want a relationship with them and it's over. I came to meet them on a Thursday and he said he didn't. I came to meet him on Thursday and he said, why didn't you? I came to... Fuck, this is so poorly written.
I came to meet them on Thursday, and he asked why I didn't contact him and that it hurt him. And I said since he cheated. He hurt my mom and disrespected her, so I have no intention of talking to him ever again. We argued about this a while until the mistress stood up and said that I have no right to disrespect my father like this, and she is his wife and my mom. Girl, you're 3 years older than her. Shut the actual fuck up. So I said back that she must be joking. How the hell would you parent a 21-year-old when you are 24 years old? Miss Little Homewrecker. So why don't you be a good little bitch and stay at home like a trophy wife? And she cried. And my father comforted her and said some words to me and left. Damn. Damn. That's fucking fire. He then sent texts on why am I. He then sent texts asking why I'm. He then sent texts asking why I'm so mean to her, and I said the same things. I don't. He then sent texts asking why I'm so mean to her, and I said the same things. I don't respect her, and I honestly couldn't give a shit about you two. And then I said, never speak to me ever again. And then I blocked him. I should have blocked him a long time ago, but I was just sad and I didn't know what he was going to do. So I just wanted to know if I've gone way too far with how I talked to her. Am I the a-hole? I mean, that's just crazy, bro. Like, listen, here's the thing. She wasn't trying to preserve the relationship, so I'm going not the a-hole, bro. If she was for some reason trying to preserve the relationship, then yeah, maybe you're the a-hole, but like, nah, bro. Nah, bro, they deserve that shit. Like, the audacity for your dad just to be like, I just totally disrespected your mom and then married somebody who's 3 years older than you, but like, you should be nice to me. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? Like, I would literally be like, hey man, are you brain dead? I know you're 67, but you can't be this brain dead yet. Oh man, not the a-hole. Also, just a wild side note, like, the mother had this daughter when she was 40 years old. Damn. Okay, there is a probably equally as poorly written edit to this. Edit, I feel like I should add more details here since I made this bit. Edit, I feel like I should add more details here since I made this a bit too vague. So my father is a businessman with a very wealthy family. My mom and dad didn't have the best relationship for most of my life. Like I said, to a commoner, they were more begrudging roommates than an actual married couple. And dealing with the stress of their fights gave me gout due to my coping mechanism of eating a lot and drinking soda. He said he didn't want to bother me since I was in college in another country. So he didn't bother me, but since he saw that I was back in my home country because my number was activated, that is when the bombardment of texts and calls started. I probably made the bombardment. That's such a weird. This person is definitely not from the US. I probably made the bombardment seem like it was going on for a long time, but in reality, it lasted for 2 days before I caved and responded. The whole divorce ended pretty recently this year, actually, and he married the mistress. After 1 month of the divorce proceedings ending. I ain't saying she a gold digger. Chat, finish the sentence if you can. Proceedings ending. The day in the park, we were arguing, not in a loud voice, and we were decently away from people until I yelled at the mistress loudly. She was crying, and Dad was going to comfort her, said some words, and everyone was staring awkwardly at us, and they left. And I just ran away to my car. Shit was so uncomfortable. Before she stood and said that shit to me, I was fucking infuriated at her because whenever my dad mentioned my mom being bad as a wife and as a mother, she would giggle. So yeah, that shit was infuriating. Edit 2 and mini update. Some people in the comments Edit 2 and mini update. Some people in the comments were saying that I wanted my parents to stay in their toxic relationship, which is false. I actually wanted them to have a divorce. The problem was how they got it because of his cheating. And in my opinion, if a person cheats, they probably never respected their partner, the commitment, and the children that were born out of that relationship. Honestly, pretty good mindset there. I think that's the bare minimum of like I think that I actually agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. So on to the mini update, I guess. So the mistress got my phone number. I didn't have her phone number. Guess dad just gave it to her and messaged me some insane shit trying disciplining me through text on how I shouldn't disrespect her and my dad and I should know my place, and some disrespect towards my mom being a bad wife and mom. I blocked her immediately after I found her messages on my phone. But now I know that they met when she was 19 on a But now I know that they met when she was 19 in a coffee shop when she was a barista. She tried to tell it like an epic love story, but personally, I just think this is weird as fuck. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I would not fuck with any... Yeah, I would not be able to fuck with my parent if I knew that they basically groomed a person who was straight out of high school. We were reading this as if it was when she was 24, but yeah, it was that ew, bro, like ew. She's the reason that some old guys are confident at saying weird shit to young girls, because sometimes once in a blue moon that shit works. Unfortunately it works. She wasn't playing. She was not playing, bro. She was absolutely not playing. Was it nice? No. Was it justified? Yes, probably. I agree, Joanne. I'm here. I swear I'm just lurking. That's fine, Izzy. No worries. No worries, Izzy. She's fighting her mom's side, and I totally get it. Yeah, honestly, very, what do you call it? Like, I applaud how much she's defending her mom. You're doing a good job of reading, Ben. Damn, this is so badly written. No, dude, this story's so poorly written. So poorly written. I'm just filling in the blanks. I'm pretty good at that stuff, especially because I've been doing this shit for so long. Hey, Sammy's in here. What's up, Sammy? Yeah, that dad creepy. No, he extra creepy, bro. That man creepy with a side of put this man in jail as fuck. All right, let's keep it moving, chat. Let's keep it moving. All right, this one might have some updates. This will be interesting. Am I the a-hole for refusing to take care of my wife since she caught the flu from having sex with her affair partner? I, 54 male, have been married to my wife, Victoria, 54 female, for over 32 years. We have 3 adult daughters and 1 adult son. Earlier this year, she started menopause. I loved her and supported her through this difficult time. She said she didn't want to have sex because she felt like she's fat and ugly. I told her she's beautiful, and I was patient with her as she said she didn't want sex. It was only since this month that she wanted us to have sex again. I thought things were getting better until I saw a condom wrapper on... in our bedroom. My job involves going out of town for business trips. This last trip, I tried to get into my wife's social media, and luckily enough, she used someone's birthday as the password. I found out her affair partner is Zachary, 35 male, a family friend who has a wife, 29 female. So on my trip, I read so many messages. One message involved Zachary asking if it's okay to come over for their fun time, since he thinks he's coming down with something. Even after getting back in town, I read some messages. Zachary messaged that he and his wife have the flu, so he can't see my wife for a while. My wife said that herself getting the flu was worth it. I came home to my wife, who's suffering from the flu. I immediately told her that I know about her and Zachary. She was upset, but too weak from the flu to stop me from packing and leaving. She begged me not to leave her alone while she's sick. After I left, my wife has been messaging me. She said she's very sick. I told her to go to the doctor, call an ambulance, or call someone else. She said she's not dying, but she needs me. She said she can't call our kids nor any other family member since they'll ask why I'm not there. She said that menopause had hold on. She said that menopause had made her crazy and that she wouldn't see Zachary anymore. I still haven't gone back. Am I the a-hole? I mean, honestly, chat, here's how you retaliate. You go and you tell the kids and other family members. Like that would, dude, if I have a full, oh my goodness, why is my Link Strider redeemed on-screen celebration? Okay, all right, I see you using those Oishi coins, or what are those bits? I don't know. Either way, I like it. I like it. Big red flag. Big red flag. Honestly, chat, like, bro, if I'm married to a woman and if I'm ever married to a woman and we have kids together and then she cheats on me, literally the first thing I'm doing is telling those kids. Like, scratch that. I'm filing divorce papers and then I'm telling them exactly why we're divorcing. It's not their fault. It's mommy's fault. Like that is the right course of action here. In my opinion. In my opinion. Link Strider. I didn't even know you could use bits to do something like that. That's kind of fun, honestly. I like that. I wonder if that'll show up in the video. Because I only saw it on my like Twitch stream screen. I didn't see it on my like actual recording screen. But that'd be fun. Yeah, easy not the a-hole, bro. Like, why would she expect the audacity of somebody to expect, like, oh, hey, I know I just disrespected you in probably the worst way possible when you're married to someone, but like, wee woo, you should take care of me because I'm a little sick. Like, bro, call your affair partner. And while you're, dude, wait, hold on. Nuclear option, call Zachary's wife and be like, hey, I thought you should know. Haha. Good luck. All right, guys. New standard operating procedure when you get cheated on. 1, divorce papers. 2, tell your kids. 3, tell your affair partner's partner if they have one. 4, watch the fire burn. That's what I'm going with. Everybody put that in your brain and use it later. Hopefully you never have to, but just in case. Damn, what's that? You can like make an effect on your message? That's crazy, bro. I clipped it, it doesn't appear. Ooh, that's weird. Sorry, Ben Jr. Mommy can't keep it in her pants. Forgetting to hide the condom? Yeah, bro. Like how do you make that fucky wucky like that, you know? Like just be better. Have you ever tried just being better, bro? That menopause brain fog is going to get you if you're cheating. Oh, I forgot you get a little bit of brain fog when you have menopause. All right, chat, let's read the edits on here. Okay, so a couple edits. Number 1, as soon as I found the messages I was planning on telling Zach's wife, I wanted to tell her face to face. I wanted to spare our adult kids the horrible news, but many in the comments made a good point that my wife could lie to our kids. Yep, if we've seen it once, we've seen it before. This is such a good move. Telling you have to tell your kids. Like, honestly, I think you're also just doing them a disservice if you're not telling them why you're separating or divorcing your wife. Like, you should give them the full answer. So I called Zach's wife first. I don't know what's going on in their marriage because she believed me right away. I called my kids and talked to them like a conference call. I had to, unfortunately, send some proof to them. I didn't go overboard, just enough for them to believe me. Obviously, they're all upset. I tried to keep it together as I don't want to vent about their mother to them. Second edit. Zach's wife has been messaging me last night and this morning. She was planning on leaving Zachary anyway because Zachary was sleeping with 2 other women. But the fact that Victoria is a married woman who is like a family member speeds things up. Zach's wife made Zachary leave the house. Also, all my kids have called their mother. They're not buying any of her mom's excuse. They're not buying any of their mom's excuses. They all want me to divorce her. Damn, that's crazy when your kids are like pressing the divorce button for you. Oh hell, Zach's getting round. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll make the typical Reddit advice when someone cheats, but you should probably get tested, bro. You should probably get tested on that one. If you weren't gonna get tested before, you should definitely get tested now. For sure, for sure. For real, on God. Why did my mom text me? Oh, she just sent me. I went on a walk today, and she sent me one of those push notifications that you can get. How we doing, chat? How we feeling? How we feeling, chat? I might do another 3-minute ad break here, just because we are getting close to that 60-minute portion where, like, if I don't run ads, then they don't have to run pre-rolls or whatever. So I might do that real quick. I might do a quick little breaky poo. Little breaky poo for the people who aren't subbed. If you are not subbed on the Twitch, feel free to do so with a Prime subscription. If you have a Prime subscription, you can link it to your Twitch account, and it gives you a free subscription to whoever. You can use that on me, cough cough wink wink, or anybody on Twitch. Or you can just sign up for one of the tiered subs or whatever. I will say I did read something that apparently if you do a Twitch subscription to somebody, you get 3 months free on Discord Nitro. That sounds pretty cool. I might actually do that low key. It'd be cool to use Discord Nitro on my own server. So just a little incentive for you guys. I'm gonna run 3-minute ads, but let's yap in chat for the people who are subbed, who won't be shown the ads. Hey, Link, where's Cree on this one? Rum Ripple, I didn't know that. Doing it now. Hey, there you go, Rum Ripple. There you go. She was napping. Little sleepy girl. Little sleepy girl Cree. Little sleepy girl Cree. My food is so good. Prince of Darkness, what did you make? What did Prince of Darkness make? Is he still in here, or did Izzy fall asleep? I feel like every time Izzy goes AWOL on my streams is because she fell asleep. Little sleepy girl. Little sleepy girl Izzy. Is Sammy still in here? Who else? Who else is in here? Glow was in here with her sister. Alaskan pollock, spicy red rice, onions, and green beans. Oh, that sounds so good. Dude, I need to order more rice. I haven't had rice. Well, I do have rice. I just don't like eating white rice. It's just so carb heavy. I need to order more brown rice. Sammy is here. Sammy, you having a good weekend? I'm guessing you're probably taking care of your kids, so if you can't type in chat, that's fine. I was just asking. I saw you send a message, and then I saw no more messages from Sammy, and I was like, aw. Sad face. Wee woo. Wee woo. I made 2 dinner plates full because I don't fuck around with rice. Dude, I love rice. I always make like 2 or 3 cups, bro. Some for now, lots for later. Exactly. That's how you should make rice, bro. What did my sister say in our chat? I hope she sent a picture of our dog. Please, 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 please. Oh. Oh, my sister just brought up an alternative. We usually do like a secret Santa for Christmas for everybody. Ooh. Guys, look at my little Twitch advertisement. Look how cute Beans is, bro. Beans is so cute, bro. Oh, that's the wrong one. Look at him. Look at this sweet handsome man. He looks so like unhappy there. Yeah, I just think it's so funny whenever he looks like salty as shit. He's just so mean, but so handsome at the same time. Just the handsomest boy. Oh my god, Emily's texting in here. Ignoring my texts? Absolutely, bro. You know I always ignore your texts. I always ignore my sister's text, bro. Cree's getting tea from her bestie. Oh, fun. Tell Cree we said hello. Just got done putting groceries away. LOL. Only just now eating for the first time today because I'm done. Bro, Sammy, I do that shit all the time, bro. Eat some food. Let us know what you eat in chat. All right, guys. I think ads should be done here so we can get back to the reads. Get back to the reads. Emily, I'll respond to your text after. I also, whenever, this might be toxic of me, but whenever somebody like messages something in the family group chat, I don't know if you guys are the same, but when someone like says something in the family group chat that like I don't have a strong opinion about, I usually just wait to see what other people say before I either back it or not. Thanks, Emily. Thanks, Emily. Emily, send pictures of Spooky. So I won't ignore those chats. I'll fully support me. Maybe some pictures of Spooky would make me fully support you. I don't know. Some pictures of Spooky I could show to chat. Leverage. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. Am I the a-hole for telling my sister I hope her husband cheats on her after she ruined my wedding dress? So here's the deal. I, 29 female, have been engaged for about a year, and I'm getting married in 3 months. Like many brides, my wedding dress is a big deal to me. I spent months picking it out, and it cost more than I care to admit. It's a gorgeous, custom-made gown that I was keeping at my mom's house because I wanted to avoid any accidents at home. I have a dog that sheds like crazy. My sister, 34 female, recently had some sort of life-changing epiphany and decided she's done with fast fashion and wants to live a more eco-conscious lifestyle. Cool, right? Except she's taken it to a weird level, constantly shaming me and others about our choices, like buying new clothes instead of thrifted. She's also become super into do-it-yourself projects, most of which end up looking like a Pinterest fail. But whatever. I wasn't going to say anything. I mean, I've always had this stance, like, hey, if you want to be eco-conscious, like, all power to you, but, like, shut the fuck up about it. At least in the fact of, like, don't go around telling other people, like, oh, you should be like me. I so good human because I eco-conscious. Be like me. Like, no, that's so goddamn annoying. If somebody shows interest, all power to you. Give them the spiel. But if I'm just like sitting there like, oh, I really like this shirt I got, and you're like, well, I don't think you thrifted it, and therefore you are a terrible human being, and I thrifted this because therefore I am a better human being, I will actually never hang out with you again. Like, never. Will not. Fast forward to last weekend, I stopped by my mom's house to check on the dress. Excuse me. Fast forward to last weekend, I stopped by my mother's house to check on the dress and made sure everything was fine. When I opened the garment bag, my heart legit stopped. My sister, in all her do-it-yourself glory, had dyed my wedding dress. Apparently, she thought the white was too traditional and boring and decided to upcycle it by dip dyeing the bottom half in this hideous tie-dye rainbow pattern. Her words, I made it more fun and unique. You'll stand out. I lost it. What? I'm just confused why she thought that was her job. Like, listen, all I'm saying is oh, wait, but she's already married. Let me just keep reading. I screamed at her and she just stood there, acting like I was being over dramatic. She kept saying she was just trying to help and that it's just a dress. I told her she's a selfish psycho and to never speak to me again. Then, and this is where I might be the a-hole, I said, I hope your husband gets so sick of your controlling self-righteous BS that he cheats on you. She started crying and calling me a bunch of names, saying I crossed the line. Oh, she crossed the line. Oh. God forbid you take the dress she's going to wear on the most important day of her life, probably, and ruin that. But, oh, but she can't make up a hypothetical. Now my mom is mad at me, saying my sister was only trying to do something nice and that I didn't need to take it that far. She's insisting I apologize for the cheating comment, but I feel like I was justified in saying it. My fiance thinks my sister is nuts, but even he raised an eyebrow at that last comment and said I might have gone too far. Am I the a-hole for saying what I said, or is my sister just the worst? I mean, this is just fucking stupid. Like, she was only trying to do something nice. In the worst way possible. Oh my gosh, you just donated bits. Was that Link? Why am I not getting a notification here? Hey, Link Strider cheered at 10 bits. Thank you so much, Link Strider. Oh, you've been cheering bits this entire fucking stream and I have not noticed. Oh, I'm so stupid, Link Strider. Thank you for the 30, 40, 20, and 10 bits. You're the GOAT. I appreciate you, Link Strider. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is just such a stupid comment. Like, oh, she burnt down her house because she just wanted to make room for something new. She was just trying to do something nice. Like, I would stab this mom. Is this mom, like, actually brain dead? Is the cheating comment kind of unnecessary? Yes. Is the cheating comment a little suspect? Because, like, were you thinking about this? It's kind of out of left field. Like, where did this come from? Have you been brooding on this? Like, you're like, oh, I wish that husband would fucking cheat on my sister. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. But she deserves something mean said to her. She deserves something that hurt her feelings after she literally ruined the dress you were planning on walking down the aisle in. So I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. I will say, kind of a weird line. Like, why do you want her to get cheated on so bad? You know? Do you want to cheat on her husband? Do you want to be the one that her husband cheats on her with? You know? Like, that's what I'm thinking of. Do you want to be the... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to reshoot this for the YouTube video. Do you want to be the one that her husband cheats on? Do you want to be the one that her husband cheats on her with? Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. What are we saying in chat, guys? What are we saying in chat? Hey, sis, wasn't your wedding dress to make decisions about? Major L. I agree, bro. Oh, she's currently sleeping in her carrier backpack. Stop. I fucking love Spooky, bro. She's so cute. It's not just a dress. It's a damn wedding dress. That mom sucks ass. I agree. Do they even recognize how expensive wedding dresses are? That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, who's like, oh, let me tie-dye a wedding dress? What? I'm bitter. I see what you did there, Link. She probably knows her sister has insecurities about being cheated on. Oh, okay, that's a good theory. Did they say that in the story? Did I miss that? I don't know. I mean, good on her. I think her point is that she wanted her sister to really grasp how insufferable she is. Yeah. I'm thinking what you said about the previous story. I'll go with not the a-hole. She doesn't care about having a relationship with her in the future, but I doubt that's the case. I mean, here, like, if this is real, I will say, like, this seems like not. If that happened in my family and my mom was on the other person's, like, the person who's clearly in the wrong side, like, that to me is relationship ending. That is low contact. Like, why would you want to be with a family who, like, supports the absolutely awful behavior of another family member? I don't know. I would go low contact, bro. If I'm like, both of you are too stupid to realize how much of a fucky wucky you made, don't text, don't call. What is Link clipping? Link just be clipping, bro. I appreciate it, Link. All right, guys, let's keep going. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Like I said, I want this to be a relatively quicker stream. I'd like to keep it under 2 hours if possible, and we still have 4 stories. So we're only halfway through, chat. We're only halfway through. We got 9 people in here. If you are not following, make sure you are following. That would be greatly appreciated. All right. Am I the a-hole for crying when my boyfriend let his best friend's wife alter the dish I made for dinner? My boyfriend, 28 male, and I, 22 female, met at work 2 years ago. Technically, I was working part-time during undergrad and he was a customer, but after a couple of months, we started going out. I really love this man and nothing has happened on this scale before, so I'm very confused about it. My boyfriend has a very tight group of friends. I am well acquainted with them and their girlfriends. One of them, Dave, just is married to Ellie, fake names. Ellie is an excellent cook and often hosts dinners, and everyone brings a dessert to those dinners. I am the youngest in the group, so most times they brush off my requests for contributing or bringing in a dessert. However, the last time I asked Dave and Ellie if they wanted anything extra like wine or some sweet dish for dinner, they said I could bring one of those sweet dishes I make for my boyfriend. I am Indian, and even though I can't cook as well as my mom, and I'm in a different country for studies. I called my mom up and had her teach me properly how to make a specific Bengali sweet, which is my favorite. I had my friends taste it and they said it was great. My boyfriend ate some and said it was excellent. Except last night. I greeted Ellie and kept the dish in the kitchen. When the food was brought out and my boyfriend told everyone I made it, I saw that someone had added cinnamon powder to the sweet. You never have the sweet with cinnamon powder. The dessert tasted like cinnamon and I felt horrible. Though everyone said thank you and it was good, I think my face gave it away and my boyfriend took me aside and said that Ellie had told him that my sweet looked too white and thought some cinnamon might bring some color into it. I don't know, I just felt awful and I started to tear up. My boyfriend then defended Ellie and said that his friends already think I'm a child and to not make a big deal of this, and we will talk about it. I told him Ellie asked him first, couldn't he have told her not to add cinnamon to the sweet? He told me he didn't think it was a big deal and asked me to drop the topic on the way home. I didn't text him goodnight, and this morning he said he was sorry and said my crying made him feel like an awful person. I don't know. Now I think I overreacted. Am I the a-hole? I mean, I don't even think this is about a dessert. Like, I think this is more just about the dynamic between the friends and OP, and also how much the boyfriend, like, allows the friends to treat her like she's a child. Like personally, I think it's a little, I mean, granted, okay. Like, personally, and granted, I don't think this is necessarily the right way to think about it, but I don't think food is worth crying over, especially if it's something as little as they added cinnamon powder to something that they thought it would make it taste better. I don't know, look more decorative. Maybe call them out on it, but I don't really think it's worth crying over. Like being like, hey, you kind of ruined my dessert. I wish you would have asked me, the person who made the dessert, if you could do that. But the biggest problem I have is just how they treat her. They brush off, since she's the youngest in the group, since she's the youngest in the group, they brush off her requests for contributing. Since she's the youngest in the group, they brush her off. And then also, and the boyfriend defending Ellie and like almost supporting the fact that they think she's a child. Like, hey man, that's your girlfriend, you should go to bat for her, is more of my philosophy around that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think in a different scenario, I would be like, hey, you're a little bit of the a-hole for crying over a dessert. But I think in this situation, it's not about the dessert. In this situation, it's about how you are treated by the boyfriend and his friends. And that, I think, is worth crying over. So not the a-hole. Prince of Darkness, why is Beans so squished? In chat, is that why does it look like that? What did you do to Beans, Prince of Darkness? What did you do to Beans? What did you do to my baby boy? That's rude to just alter someone's dish without permission, and cinnamon is way too strong to just use for some color. I don't disagree with you, I don't disagree with you, Sammy. I'm also like, that's not worth crying over. Me personally. But like I said, I don't think it's about the food. I think it's about the friendship dynamic. And boyfriend dynamic. Okay, why is this... Why? Go away. Sorry, there was just something on my screen that wouldn't go away. If they all think she's a child, why are they okay with her boyfriend dating her? If she agrees that OP is a child, why the fuck is he dating? I mean... Here's the thing, though, is like everybody in the back end, like I actually have a friend who they were just telling, oh my God, I have a friend who they were just telling me, and they're older than me. They're like 29. They were telling me about one of their friends who is the same age as them is like dating a 19-year-old, and none of them approve. All of them have talked to them about like, hey man, first off, what are you doing? Second, she does not fit in this group. But also he sounds like kind of a fucked up dude to start. So, like, whatever. But, like, just because your friends disapprove doesn't mean that the person's going, you know? Like, if anything, that just makes everything more awkward for everybody. I squished him? Why are you squishing my baby boy? Chat, get Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness is squishing Beans. Beans, you hearing this shit, bro? You hearing this shit? Look at that. Bro, this is the face of a man that you're squishing right now. This is who you're squishing right now. Do you really want to do that, Prince of Darkness? This sweet handsome man, you're squishing him. How dare you? How dare you? Had to step out for a bit. It's stormy and the little dude woke up upset. Aw, sad. What a good mom, Joanne. Be a good mom. You don't need to listen to me read Reddit. Damn, Link added sunglasses on me. That's crazy, bro. You guys are messing with my emotes. I like it. All right, hold on. Let's read this update real quick. The update isn't anything huge. It's just update. Ellie saw this post. My boyfriend texted me to see if it was me. I said yes. He said we needed to talk. For safety purposes, my best friend will be here. I don't know. I never expected my post to blow up. Let me check if maybe, oh shit. Sorry, chat. Let me check if maybe they posted an update. No update yet, but it's a day old, so interesting. Interesting. All right. I said my piece, chat. I said my piece. I stole the color. What are you doing? Why are you guys ruining my emotes? Wee woo. Wee woo. I didn't know you could even do that. How do you do that shit? How are you guys changing my emotes? I don't like it. How? How do you guys... Oh, wait, no, seriously. How are you guys doing this shit? Now I'm just more curious. Hey, see you, Joanne. Thanks for stopping in. Oishi coins. I see. I see. Way to use those Oishi coins, guys. I'm sure you guys have a fuck ton because for the longest time in my stream, you couldn't use them. All right, chat, here we go. Make sure you are following. If you're not, you kind of smell bad, all right? Am I the a-hole for reporting my professor for refusing to accommodate my disability? I, 21 female, am a Canadian university student majoring in psychology with an 87% average. I have a documented disability that frequently requires hospitalization, which is why I need certain accommodations, like being allowed to submit assignments, online and recording lectures if I'm too ill to attend. With these in place, I've been able to keep up my grades. This semester, I'm taking an elective course as you have to take several to graduate, taught by Dr. X, 70s male. At the beginning of the semester, I submitted all the paperwork for my accommodations as I do for every class. These accommodations aren't anything excessive, just being allowed to submit work online without penalty and being sent a recording of lectures in case I'm hospitalized or unable to attend in person. Other professors this semester have gone above and beyond, and I couldn't be more happy with them. Dr. X, however, was immediately dismissive and told me he didn't believe in special treatment and that I should learn to prioritize attending class like everybody else. I tried explaining that my condition makes it impossible for me to always attend in person and that these accommodations are necessary for me to succeed. He said I was using my disability as a crutch and that life doesn't hand out exceptions. I emailed him afterward to clarify and ask again that he respect the accommodations. He responded that I should be grateful. He hadn't already penalized me for missing one of his lectures and that in the real world, there are no special privileges. This honestly broke me because I worked so hard to keep my grades up despite my condition. Set him on fire. That is the solution. No, don't do that, chat. Things escalated during a major assignment. I had submitted it online as per my accommodation because I was hospitalized. I submitted it online as per my accommodation because I was hospitalized. Oh my God. Because I was hospitalized at the time. Dr. X deducted 20% from my grade, moving an 80 I'd earned into a 60, saying it was late because I didn't submit it in person. I tried to talk to him about it, but he refused to budge and said I should have found a way to submit it in person. I reminded him that my accommodations allow for online submissions, and he just brushed it off, saying I should have figured out another way. At that point, I reported him to the university's disability office. They were really supportive and told me he was absolutely in the wrong. A few days later, yesterday, Dr. X pulled me aside after lecture, which I attended in person, and said I had made him look bad by going to the administration. He called me entitled and said I should suck it up and deal with life's unfairness. I mean, right back at you, buddy. Like, I don't... You can say that about anything. Oh, suck it up. Like, suck it up. I have disabilities that you need to accommodate for. No, wait. I have disabilities that you need to accommodate for. Suck it up. Like, what a fucking piece of shit. Now some classmates have heard about it, and a few said I overreacted by reporting him and should have just accepted the situation since it's only one class and one professor. They keep saying I need a 50 to pass the class, but I don't think I should have to accept discrimination just because this class is an elective and because I'm still passing. My accommodations are legally required, and I've worked really hard to maintain my grades in spite of my health issues. Am I the a-hole? Wow. God. I mean, this is the point where you don't talk to or help any of your classmates ever again. Here's the solution. Put all of them into the hospital and see if they can turn in things on time. Like, and who the fuck is actually bad enough of a human being not to go to bat for somebody who has a disability? Like, oh my God, bro. I would report him again. Like, oh, you don't want to accommodate me? You want me to suck it up? How about you suck it up and deal with the consequences of not following what's legally required of you? God, man. This is why we shouldn't let anybody who's over the age of like 70 work. And yet these old ass people can run in office. Can I get a, oh my God, this I guess this is Canada, so never mind. Maybe this country doesn't suck. Can I get an oh my, this world sucks? Burn him alive. I'm glad we're all here. Cree, I was getting that Reddit story IRL. What do you mean? Keep driving, no chatting. Hey, yo, yeah, no Twitch chatting and driving, Cree, all right? You can message in here when you get home safely. He should be grateful that he's not been fired. No, like, this person could actually legit get him fired, right? Like, if he's not legally following that shit, he could easily get fired. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm a person where, like, yes, in life you're gonna deal with unfair situations that you or nobody else can change. But in this situation, somebody can help you with those unfair situations. And it literally costs him nothing. It costs him this much to just be like, oh, this person turned it online a couple hours later. Like, that, it's not like OP is severely inconveniencing this professor's life. This professor is just a dickhead. I would gift him condoms so he doesn't reproduce. That's a good end of semester, like after final grades have come in, send that in the mailbox for sure. Jesus, I wish I would have heard that in college. There's a couple professors I would have fucking sent that to. My best friend called with some relationship issues. Sheesh. Hey, Lobster Eyes isn't here. Happy Sunday, Lobster Eyes. Hope everyone is having a good one. Hurry up, we late. Where are you guys going? You guys doing a little date night? Little couples date night for y'all? All right, let's keep cranking here. That one was pretty straightforward, chat. All right, we got 2 more stories left, guys. Make sure you're following and have post notifications on. Am I the a-hole for naming my baby something unconventional? Advice needed. So I, 29 female, recently gave birth to my first child, a beautiful baby girl. My husband, 31 male, and I spent months deliberating over the perfect name for her. We're both into mythology and literature, and we wanted a name that felt unique, but also meaningful. After a lot of back and forth, we settled on Nyxerin. Okay, that makes sense. We settled on Nyxerin. It's a combination of Nyx, the Greek goddess of the night, and Irina, which means peace in Greek. We thought it sounded poetic, strong, and unique. I kind of like that name, and Nyx is a great shorthand for the name too. Bro, I love meeting people with cool names. Especially because I just have like one of the most bland white person names in the world. When somebody has a cool name, I'm like, oh, that's so fun. And it'll be so easy to remember. It'll be hard to say, but it'll be easy to remember. I shared the name with my family a few weeks before she was born, and the reactions were mixed. Some of them thought it was cool and different, but others were clearly taken aback. My mom said it was a mouthful, and my sister-in-law, 34 female, was silent for a while before saying, well, it's interesting. The real drama started at a family dinner after the baby was born. My aunt, 62 female, who was never shy about her opinions, asked me what we ended up naming our daughter. When I told her, she immediately burst into laughter, like a full-on cackle. I was taken aback and asked what was so funny, and she said, you seriously named your kid that? Poor child, you've practically cursed her with that name. Drop the aunt's name. What is it? Is it fucking Susan? Like, you can't do it. Like that's a cool name. That is objectively a cool name. Like, I guarantee her name is something stupid. It's something dumb. It's something white and dumb. Guaranteed. I tried to keep my cool and asked what she meant, and she went on a rant about how Nixirin is a made-up weird name and would just make my daughter's life harder. She said that she would be bullied in school, that no one would ever spell it right, and that we were trying too hard to be unique. She even went so far as to call me selfish for giving her a name like that and said I was setting her up for a life of frustration. I mean, but you could say that almost about every name. Here's the thing, chat. I only agree with that if the name has something very obviously that you could bully them for. Like, fun fact about me, my parents almost named me Luke, but then at some point they realized that Luke Sarbacher sounds a lot like Luke Skywalker, and they were like, maybe we should dodge that bullet there. But also, with the events of, like, how popular Star Wars is, that might have been kind of cool. I don't know. Like, personally, I don't think this name is that bad. If they had named their child something like Richard, that's pretty bad. Or something ugly like, sorry if anybody's name is Eugene, but Eugene has got to be one of the ugliest names ever. Like, I'm so sorry if that's your name. Honestly, blame your parents, bro. But, like, Eugene is not... We should have stopped naming kids Eugene. Or, like, I was rewatching Fringe, and and in Fringe they have a daughter, and when they revealed the daughter's name, her name was Henrietta, and I literally out loud, nobody around me just watching this show, I out loud went, ew. Like, if my wife ever suggested the name Henrietta to me, I'd be like, oh my God, do you want our kid to be like, why would you ever do that? But Nix is cool. Nix is dope. Like, if someone makes fun of them for having a name like that, like, they're just jealous that their name isn't that cool. I snapped back saying that it's our baby and our choice of name and that she should respect it. She then accused me of being sensitive and said I wouldn't last in the real world if I couldn't handle a little feedback. Wow, she doesn't sound like every 62-year-old... Wow, as if she doesn't sound like every 62-year-old old fart voting for Trump. Like, the whole dinner turned awkward and my husband and I ended up leaving early. Now I'm starting to second guess myself. My mom said my aunt was out of line, but also added that people do have a point and suggested that we might want to consider a more normal name. My husband says we shouldn't change anything just because a few people don't like it, but the whole thing has left me feeling conflicted. So am I the a-hole for naming my baby Nixirin and for getting upset when my aunt called me out on it? I mean, I think it's a cool name. Here's the thing, bro. Like, if it's not their name, your kid, no matter what, is going to be... Here's the thing. If it's not the name, like, there's always something that you can find to make fun of somebody. I think it's cool. If this name was important to you, that's all that should matter. And this aunt can, like, shove it. Not the a-hole, bro. Not the a-hole. I was named after a character in the Bible. Shit's lame. But that's like the white people holy grail. They're like, oh, you're gonna have a kid? You should name it after some guy that was written about him. Like, you should. This might get me in trouble. Oh, you're gonna have a baby? You should name it after one of the 12 dudes who used to fuck Jesus low key. That's dude, you can't tell me you had 12 dudes around you all the time. They were fucking, bro. They were smashing. You can't tell me otherwise, bro. Jesus was spreading and getting his cheeks spread, you know? Jesus was spreading cheeks and getting his cheeks spread. Like Jesus and Judas literally kissed. There's always someone to judge your kids' names. I've been told I fucked up by naming my kids. Yeah, no, there's literally anybody can make fun of any names, bro. Anybody can make fun of any names. I just made fun of David. Is David even one of the names of the apostles or whatever they're fucking called? What are the 12 apostles' names? 12 apostle names. All right, it is not. It is not, unfortunately, not a name. But I made fun of 12 names. I made fun of Peter, Andrew, James, John, Philip, Bartholomew. The fuck names their kid Bartholomew? Bartholomew. Thomas, Matthew, Thaddeus. Okay, Thaddeus is actually a really... Oh, wait. Oh, Thaddeus is... Oh, no. Just kidding, I lied. Thaddeus is actually a cool name, in my opinion. Simon and Judas. That's so funny. That's so funny. Bart. Dude, imagine waking up. Imagine going through probably hours of labor, the most intense pain you've ever felt in your life, pushing out a child that you will love forever, and then looking at it and being like, I'm gonna name you Bartholomew. That's a crazy... That you hate that baby. You hate that baby. I actually like the name Tobias. Good for you, Glow. Good for you. That's all I'm gonna say. Cool name, nerdy guy. I'm not a huge fan of Tobias. Tobias ain't a name for me, bro. I feel like I'm more with Sammy. One time this girl that I was dating was like, I really want to name my daughter Ruby. And that's always stuck with me because Ruby Sarbacher slaps. Especially if my family has a tradition of giving middle names that are Japanese. Ruby with a Japanese middle name. Like my sister's middle name is Sune. Ruby Sune Sarbacher. Tell me that's not a fucking fire name, bro. Absolutely fire. That kid fucks for sure. All right. All right. Guys, we're on the last story. Let's keep it going. This one's pretty short. Am I the a-hole for breaking up and exposing my boyfriend after he came out as bi and wanted to open our relationship? I, female 26, have been in a relationship with my boyfriend, male 31, for 2 years. It was great. He was a good boyfriend. However, for the last few months, he's changed. More moody, secretive, and irritable. Last week at a party, he was talking constantly to a guy he'd just met. I asked him what they were talking about. He said guy things. Okay, I guess. After that, he was mostly glued on the phone, saying he's busy. Yesterday, he dropped the bomb. He told me he was bi and has been having strong feelings for guys since some months. He said he wanted to open our relationship and experiment a bit. I was okay at the bi part, but the brazenness he spoke about his sexual aspirations immediately hit me. This was not something I had signed up for. I immediately said, nope, I'm out, wish you good luck. He immediately got defensive and told me not to be a homophobe. He just wanted to experiment and he wouldn't have minded if I said no. He said I now hate him for being bi. What the fuck? I don't think he knows what this means. It's not like she said, I hate you because you're gay. She said, I don't want to be in a relationship with you because you want to open our relationship. I'm sure it would have applied if it was girls you wanted to hook up with. He announced in an IG story that he was coming out and that I dumped him because I'm a homophobe. I immediately put up a story with screenshots of his wants, which was the reason I was breaking up with him. Because the backlash was already hitting and I was getting shamed by everyone. After I did, I received many apologies, but my phone began blowing up from my ex's calls. I didn't pick up. Am I the a-hole? Yeah, not the a-hole. I mean, she just literally... The reason she had to expose her boyfriend was because her boyfriend slandered her. So obviously she's going to hit back. Listen, just off of that title, I already knew that OP wasn't the a-hole unless they were exposing the boyfriend by outing them. But the way that they're exposing the boyfriend is defending themselves from public... I don't know if humiliation is the right way to put it, but like public outrage, I guess. Yeah, not the a-hole, bro. That's such a man move, too. Like, bi or not. Bro handled that like a straight white man. Wee woo, I'm the victim. I just want to fuck other people. My girlfriend is so mean to me. I love the name Lucifer, but society wouldn't like me naming a son like that. See, Sammy, I was thinking about that when I was reading the name Judas. I was like, that would be such a crazy name to give to your kid. But also, like, it would like it's kind of a cool name, but I feel like it's mean because then he'd go throughout his life. Same with Lucifer. Like, he'd go throughout his life with like Christian people harassing him. Like, that's where I'm like, if there's a name that's just like if there's a name that's just like outwardly, if there's a name that's just like easily a reason, if there's a name that there's just easily a reason why you shouldn't name them that, that's where I'm like, it's okay. But with Nixerin, there's nothing that pops out about that name where I'm like somebody might be like, oh, your name is weird. Okay. Cool. Like, oh no, my name is different than yours. Who the fuck cares? Gender Ghost. We literally just finished the last story, bro. Gender Ghost. Hopping in late. Stream is just about to end. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, Gender Ghost. But the good news for you, Gender Ghost, the VOD is live. The VOD will be live, so you can go through, watch it if you'd like to, or I will edit this probably in a week. I have a video going out on Monday. I want to put out another one Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, this one would probably be out Monday next week. Guys, like I said, I wanted to keep this a bit of a shorter stream. Nyx being the goddess of night was also the mother of a darker creatures, and that's even cooler, Prince of Darkness. Work hates me. It's okay. I'm sorry, Gender Ghost. I'm sorry. Wee woo. Have a good one, y'all. Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in to the stream. I will see you guys next stream. Hey, thank you for the follow, Nix's S. I appreciate the follow. Sorry you followed right at the end of the stream. We will be live again at least on Thursday, maybe earlier. Best way for you to know is to be in the Discord. Go get in the Discord. Do that right now so you can be notified when the next stream is, guys. I will see you guys in the next stream. Mwah. Sorry, I kind of... Oh, yeah, that person's name is Nix. That's kind of crazy. What a crazy foreshadow. Okay, bye, guys. Bye.